guys, it's Nathan from the Rambling Rome YouTube channel. We are at Everglades National Park this morning, where we're going to do a 3-day visit to the third largest national park in the continental United States. Everglades is 1.5 million acres and is the largest forest east of the Mississippi. There are basically 3 main parts of the park. Today we're going to explore hikes along the main park road, and then tomorrow we're going to head over to Everglades City over on the Gulf Coast, where we're going to do a mangrove, a kayaking tour, and then the last day in the park we're going to head to Shark Valley, where we are going to take a bike ride with the alligators. Really looking forward to exploring Everglades and all that it has to offer, and especially getting a break from the winter. We're here in February, coming from Kentucky. It's been a really long, cold winter, and really looking forward to soaking up some sunshine in the Everglades. In my opinion, no trip to a national park would be complete without visiting at least one of the visitor centers. Our first stop was at the Ernest F. Coe Visitor Center, which provided us with an excellent overview of the different ecosystems and wildlife we'd encounter, knowledgeable rangers to help answer any questions, and a gift shop where we continued our tradition of picking up a national park magnet for our fridge.
Did you see how large your favorite python is?
Yeah.
17.62 feet.
We didn't have to go far to see our first gator. We're at the Royal Palm Visitor Center, and literally, like, here's the trailhead for Anhiga and the Gumbo Limbo trail. Here's the visitor center right behind us. And here is a big gator just sunning himself. How you doing, buddy? Here's the Anhiga sunning himself. Ooh, this is a really colorful bird. So pretty. Wow. If you only have a few hours and are looking for a sampling of what the park has to offer, then make your way to the Anhiga Trail. It's widely considered the best place in the park to see wildlife up close, and is the most popular walking path for first-time visitors. The trail is a short 0.8 of a mile or 1.2 kilometer round-trip loop that typically takes about 45 minutes to an hour to complete at a leisurely pace. It is fully accessible for wheelchairs and strollers, featuring a mix of paved walkways and a flat wooden boardwalk that extends over the marsh, and it's just 4 miles from the main Ernest F. Coe Visitor Center. Also at Royal Palms is the Gumbo Limbo Trail, and it's a short half-mile shaded loop that offers a jungle-like contrast to the open marshes of the Anhiga Trail. The trail is named for the Gumbo Limbo trees, recognizable by their peeling red bark, which earned them the nickname tourist trees. You'll also see majestic royal palms, air plants, and ferns. So we're at the Pa-hay-o-kee Trail, which is like just 0.2 of a mile. There's a big platform. This is supposed to be one of the best views of the river of grass. And Tom said the name of the, what was the name of the lake?
Lake Okeechobee.
Lake Okeechobee, and basically they said this is basically like a river that moves. We're looking out to basically a freshwater slough or a Shark River slough, and going to be able to see one of the probably best views of the river of grass. Lots of little hikes today, but this one is going to be the Mahogany Hammock Trail, and this is pretty short. All these are pretty short. This is less than a half mile, 0.4 of a mile here, and you can see there's a large mahogany. Basically, this is a mahogany hammock, so there's lots of interesting little like microclimates that we're seeing here. I'm gonna go check out a huge mahogany tree. So this is so cool. This is an old growth mahogany tree. So it has hidden from bloggers all those years. It's been over here on this island and in this little, in its own little ecosystem, and withstood hurricanes and everything else. So this is and forest fires, and been here a very long time. Really cool. Without this boardwalk, it would be a difficult challenge to reach West Lake through the tangle of mangrove branches and prop roots. This border world between land and sea is also dense with animal life, but most of it is hidden or beneath the surface. After enjoying a nice picnic lunch at the Westlake Shelter, we made our way to Flamingo, where we'd spend a little time exploring the Guy Bradley Visitor Center and enjoying our last hike of the day on the Guy Bradley Trail, which offered some nice views of the Florida Bay before heading over to the Flamingo Marina to check in for our 90-minute boat tour of the Florida Bay with a Flamingo Adventures naturalist. The boat tour was a really nice way to cap off the day and allowed for a relaxing way to take in the open water of the Florida Bay, where we got a glimpse of some bottlenose dolphins. We also got to learn about some interesting history related to the mangrove keys we visited, but the definite highlight of this tour was the bird watching. We got to see a host of birds, including osprey, bald eagles, spoonbills, brown pelicans, laughing gulls, ibises, and herons. After making our way back to Homestead, we capped off our day with a visit to Robert is Here fruit stand for a super yummy smoothie and delicious Mexican food from one of the resident food trucks. What started as a 6-year-old's roadside cucumber stand in 1959 has blossomed into a legendary tropical oasis where exotic fruits and world-famous smoothies and milkshakes are the stars of the show. More than just a fruit stand, Robert is Here is a must-visit Homestead landmark, which includes a petting zoo and a festive atmosphere that offers a delicious, hands-on taste of South Florida's vibrant agricultural heart. The next morning, we got up early to make our way towards the western side of the park via US 41 or the Tamiami Trail towards Everglades City, where we'd meet up with our guides from Sure Adventures for an Everglades kayak safari adventure through mangrove tunnels. This paddle on the Turner River, just north of the national park boundary in Big Cypress National Preserve, which is also run by the National Park Service, would prove to be our favorite activity of the trip. As such, we want to give an extra special shout out to Michaela, our naturalist guide, whose knowledgeable expertise really enriched our experience. Hey, buddy. After our tour, we made our way down to Chokoloskee, an island just 3 miles south of Everglades City, to enjoy a Cuban lunch in a very festive atmosphere at HaVanna Cafe. After lunch, we crossed back over to Everglades City to explore the newly reopened Gulf Coast Visitor Center, which features a brand new hurricane-resistant building and has been renamed the Marjory Stoneman Douglas Visitor Center. For those only able to make it to this part of the park, we're told that the main attraction here are boat tours of 10,000 Islands, which is a massive group of mangrove islets and shallow waterways where fresh water of the Everglades meets the salt water of the Gulf. It's said to be one of the best spots to see manatees, dolphins, and sawfish. For our final day in the park, we got up early and made our way to the Shark Valley Visitor Center, where people typically experience the 15-mile paved loop road in 2 ways, either via a narrated tram tour or by bicycle. Those of you who know me as a creator of cycling content won't be surprised to know that we chose the bicycle option. Regardless of whether you bring your own bike, reserve a bike in advance online like we did, or walk up and rent a bike on a first-come, first-served basis, you'll want to come early in order to ride in the cooler part of the day, as well as get a parking spot in the visitor center lot, which fills up. So, there's a 6 in the road. So Tom was pointing out that there are mile markers here, and it's 7 miles out to the tower, which actually you can see out in front of us. Ooh, big boy right there. And then 8 miles back, so 15-mile round trip. So this whole trip we've been hoping to get a good view of an American crocodile. Mostly what you see is gators, and they said they've got a resident croc here, and the tram operator just pulled by and basically said that this is a crocodile, and you can see the snout is definitely much more pointed, triangular, and not U-shaped, and also different in coloring. So really cool just to ride up and see this American crocodile, which has been quite elusive in our visit until now. We saw one from a distance on our boat tour. This is pretty cool. You can see it's a very long, straight road that comes out to the visitor center for the 7 miles, and then over here to the right you actually get a wavier or curvier road on the way back, which is why it's 8 miles coming back. As always, we hope you found this content useful. If you did, please like the video and consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks.